Greetings, my fellow Clashers. It is your host, Galadon. You are watching Clash of Clans Attacks, where today, by popular demand, you asked for it, Peter demanded it. Yes, all Golem attacks. We've got 27 Golems going down today, over 20,000 Dark Elixir used in 3 9-Golem raids. So without further delay, let's get right into the replays here. The first attack, I came from the top left of the screen, and I'm just going to string the Golems out here, just evenly spread them along this whole side of the village. I had a few wall breakers in the clan castle, but they evaporate before they get to the wall. Luckily, I did see a spot to drop a jump spell there that would lead me straight to the town hall enclosure. And the king is headed that way. Lightning spell on the clan castle troops, and everybody is headed over that jump spell except for the archer queen. Now, we do have some skeleton traps popping off in the center there. That is going to cause a bit of a delay as the king and those golems have to get through those first. I don't have any helpful smaller units like wizards in there, and so that really slowed things down. Didn't look good there because just for a moment I thought the king was going to take out the town hall again, distracted by more skeleton traps, and now the golems have joined the force. And it's right about here as I zoom in, I realize that I'm attacking Ricky54 from our sister clan. Yes, LP2 Ares, but it is too late. He is on the town hall. The town hall is going down, and the golems are in there taking out that other Inferno tower. And I apologize to Ricky for that. It was a little too late to turn back at this point. Figured I'd go ahead and go for the second star. Yes, there is the former clan castle of Ricky54 and LP2 Ares. And so the queen is continuing down on the left-hand side of your screen here. We're at 41% damage. Figured I might as well go ahead and try for the second star just to see if 9 golems can get me a second star against this village. Looking pretty good here. I have not hit the queen's special ability, and she does have a golemite in front of her protecting her. And there she's going to take out the last couple of structures there. And as she takes that expo down, that is going to be 50%, the second star. And so we'll just go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the raid. Again, apologies to Ricky. Lost Phoenix rule is that we don't attack fellow clan members from sister clans. But it was too late. I got distracted by the excitement of just going for it with 9 golems and did not see that the trophies I was stealing were from a fellow Lost Phoenix clan member. So we will move on to the second attack replay, and this was just about the ideal village to face with all golems. No walls to have to worry about, 2 multi-targeting infernos as well. So I send in all of the golems at the bottom of your screen there, and there's so many golems that even the skeleton traps don't really make that much of a difference. The golems moving in together, they don't do a lot of damage individually, but in groups like that, they were able to take out a lot of those defenses. So now I've got the queen in there, in behind, playing cleanup duty with that rage spell. Freeze spell, trying to freeze as many structures as I could. Now the clan castle is coming down, but I've got that lightning spell. I can very patiently wait for the witches to show up. I managed to take all of them out. We're getting closer and closer to the town hall now. Again, the queen untouched. The golems again leading the way. She is simply cleaning up. She hasn't had a single defense even fire on her at this point as she moves up here from the left-hand side. Eventually it looks like maybe she's going to wander off to the left, but there's a lot of golems in there in the center. So it's looking like we have plenty of time for her to work her way over there. She's going to get that gold mine out of the way, and now it's kind of a question. Will she go left? Will she go right? She takes out the archer tower. Now, I'm really worried. She's way off all by her lonesome there. Everybody else is down. It's just the queen, and but I've got a rage spell left. I've got the queen's special ability, several structures, but you'll notice the golems worked kind of like balloons do in air raids, took out all of the defenses anywhere near her, and so she's able to indiscriminately just wipe out buildings here, take her time, and eventually turns to the town hall. I won't even really need her royal cloak here. She's obviously going to melt through that town hall before that expo takes her down. There she goes, and that is going to be the second star, a 2-star victory. 9 golems making it look easy, but definitely not financially responsible, and an extra 13 trophies. So here comes replay number 3, and this was definitely my favorite of all 3 attacks, and you'll see why here in just a moment. A pretty high level base, but the heroes are asleep. I drop all of the golems in on a big long line on the top left of the village, immediately putting the heroes in behind, kind of behind 2 individual groups of golems there. The jump spell thinking that that'll probably lead me towards the town hall. And again, the golems are working as tanks, protecting those heroes. I dropped the rage spell there. It's mostly for the king, but he ignores it. He wanders off, way off to the right there. Golems and rage don't really mix that well. They're not going to do that much of damage. A lightning spell on just a few clan castle troops there. And now the king has started to come back. The queen is headed towards the town hall, sort of, but now it looks like, again, it's not going to happen. The queen's going to head around the side here. The king is distracted by those skeletons or clan castle troops. He's going to go to the right, and you can see here that they've pretty much ignored the town hall at this point. But again, the queen not seeing any damage. She's got two golems in front of her this time, and they are perfectly distracting all of those defenses. Big powerful expo just firing on the golems. They laugh it off, but the queen takes out the expo. She moves on, and again, it's just perfectly paced. You see the way this attack is going down at the bottom of your screen. The golem's just creeping along, and at just perfect timing, the queen is coming in from behind and taking out defense after defense after defense. And this just couldn't go any better at this point. I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, we'll eventually get all the way around this village here, and it looks like the king is doing the same thing from the top that this queen has done from the bottom. And again, the golem not down yet. He is still protecting the queen. She takes out the cannon, and now look at her right in front of that expo, and now she turns to it. It never stops to turn and fire on her. It just keeps on firing on that golem. The expo is down, and now the queen is continuing on her rampage, building after building after building. I can't even count how many buildings she's taken out at this point. Now, it doesn't look good here. She's starting to get burned by that inferno tower, but she runs out of range. She's going to wander off and kill some more structures on the outside, and now she's actually looks like she's trying to catch up with the golems. She's taking out those builders' huts. It's just the most intelligent queen I've ever seen as she catches up to the golems now, and they're continuing their way around the outside of this village. And at this point, this attack has gone on longer than I had ever expected, but now time is starting to become a factor. We're down to about 35 seconds. The countdown clock is accurate at the bottom of your screen there. This attack is going to use up every last second. There's just a few more structures on the outside here. The queen's still with a lot of health, and now I'm thinking, is it possible? Can she possibly finish off these last structures? Don't go to the wall. There we go. And now she is, sure enough, headed for the town hall. She still has a rage spell, a drop the rage spell. There she goes. Town hall is going down with 10 seconds left. She has turned to the town hall. I pop her royal cloak. She finishes off the town hall, and there she's going to work on that inferno tower as the actual timer runs down. Just perfect timing. In fact, I'd have to call her the most heroic queen ever. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 9 golem raids. It's a lot of elixir down the drain there, but it was a lot of fun. Please do keep those suggestions coming. Be sure to watch my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Thanks again, you guys, for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with more full attacks. Galidon, next on the list, Valkyries.